Hand clap to the massive, guys. We are finally back again for another one on this year. Without feeling good. Another one. Yes, brothers and sisters. Another reaction on this year, the one and only Mystelics reaction, guys. Welcome to another vibrations, guys. Let us get into it right there. This, of course, what you're seeing is what is happening as a result of the international, or what is alleged to be an international airport, brothers and sisters, in, of course, the Wesley, Marigot, Woodford Hill area that's surrounding. And of course, this is an update on the vibrations that is taking place. I got this video yesterday, but I did not click it. I only clicked it today. But of course, we're gonna see what is being said right there. So we see the backhoe in, and the truck is trucking, one truck. So shouldn't we have multiple of them doing this if we're trying to hurry this up? Or they can only do one at a time? Because they would have one there, one, you know, to make this process a bit faster, don't you think, guys? What are your thoughts? I see this guy over there. He was probably waiting for, okay, he's waiting for this guy to go. But if we have multiple trucks, didn't we bring multiple trucks down? I would think the best thing to do would have a number of these things along. Look, another one there. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yes. So they had a number of them, and of course, yes, okay, all right, makes sense. I guess they're flattening this. I remember passing to go and collect some family members of mine in the airport, and we saw where they were beginning the thing. I still do not believe this. I still do not believe until I touch it myself. Wait a while. So I'm guessing these are the rest of the trucks. These are the rest of the trucks over there, brothers and sisters. But the question is, what exactly are they doing there? Is this the international airport, or is this the building that they're building for the people to come in and stay? You know? All right, let's continue. But that would be a big building, we papa, with all that expanse of land.
Movement works have been done.
I wish Lofty was the one who was doing this, though. I thought it was Lofty, but anyways.
On a site as part of preparation for the construction of the international airport.
So is this the international airport roadway, or is this something else?
Major project started in earnest
with what? That's probably one of them trucks that pass in here.
Preparation for the construction of the international airport. This major project started in earnest.
In earnest? In earnest? What is earnest?
Actual construction works, earth movement works going on the ground in Wesley.
So Wesley.
This area is being prepared to house the actual construction yard. This is the area where the concrete plant and other preparation stations will be housed for the construction of the international airport.
Okay, so this is not the area for the international airport then. This is just the area to prepare for the international airport. They talk about concrete plants, so I'm guessing this is where they're gonna be like mixing concrete to send over, you know, to the airport to build the buildings and stuff. That's what I'm understanding right there. So this is not the international airport area. This is the pre-international airport preparation.
Locals are already employed on the project.
That's a good thing. Are the locals the one driving the trucks, or they bring Chinese individuals to drive the trucks? I don't know.
Whether it's in driving heavy machinery
or working the machinery
otherwise,
because Dominicans can definitely do this.
Locals are already employed on the project. If you walk up the street, you will see that safety site preparation is being prepared as we speak. These are some markers that are being painted now on the site, on the edge of the site, as part of the preparation works. You can see quite a bit of heavy equipment has already been moved here from the
another one coming from the
quite a
what?
bit of heavy equipment has been moved there from the old public works site in Fonkole, and they have made their way up here. There was quite a convoy which headed up here yesterday, and they're on.
So yesterday he's talking about on Monday. So I'm guessing he's talking about it started on Monday. Work started on Monday, from my understanding, because of the trucks moving to there on Monday.
And the earth movement works are continuing. Quite a bit of work continuing here, and it will go on for some time as Dominica moves towards the construction of the international airport. This international airport will be a game changer for Dominica. It is an airport, and quite a number of international firms have been involved in the design phase, the preparation phase of the international airport. Internationally reputed firms from the United States and other countries have been part of the plans going forward for the development of the international airport. The construction firm CR5 from China is already on the ground, and just a few minutes ago I spoke with one of the representatives of CR5 who explained to me what was going on.
Why? Maybe they're full in the area there. I thought they were taking it out somewhere, but it seems like they're full in the area there, and then maybe this thing is flattening it. Could be, because maybe they're digging up there to flatten the area to pour the stuff over there.
On here at the site in Wesley, and this is just the beginning. Quite a bit of this will go on for at least the next 2 to 3 years.
Papa man, really? Maybe it's me that have it wrong in my head, because they say they're preparing the place for them to build the international airport. This is the pre-preparation for the airport. So if it's going on for 2 to 3 years, I think maybe it's me that misunderstood what he was saying. Let me go back.
Of CR5 who explained to me what was going on here at the site in Wesley, and this is just the beginning. Quite a bit of this will go on for at least the next 2 to 3 years as we move towards the construction of the international airport.
Well, if that's doing this gonna take 2 to 3 years, best we bring more people in there. Best them local people come with their trucks too.
It's a beautiful day here in Wesley. While it is very sunny, it is still quite cool here in Wesley, and the red dirt, you can see that they're being moved from one point to another. The area will be leveled, and
that's what I thought.
There will be certain buildings constructed in this area here in Wesley.
So they're building the buildings. Now guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they should not build the buildings. I'm just saying from my point of view of the whole thing, it seems like when they made the reference, hey, international airport coming, that is what they're going to be working on one time. But no, they have to build the buildings and stuff before they actually start the airport. Which a lot of people might be wondering, well, they're probably building another little village or a little city or something, building buildings for people. Why didn't they just utilize the apartments and stuff for the people to come in? Maybe they need to be together, but they can have meetings together on the grounds though, can't they? So they're clearing the area for them to put buildings, and they're gonna have a cement plant, which makes sense. I think a cement plant, sure. But from my understanding, they're going to be building like an apartment area for them, the people to come in. So you're going to build an apartment for people to come in. Maybe it's me that have it wrong, But I'm just thinking from what I understood. They're going to be building an apartment building, or from my understanding, an apartment building in a particular area, maybe there. And they're going to be putting people who are going to be working for probably 5 years or something. I'm thinking it would make sense to actually give the local people, those who have apartments and this kind of things, their monies, help them out during that time instead of building another building there. Okay, so after the building has been built, the number of buildings that they say gonna be built. So, what's gonna happen to that building after the people are gone? 5 years have been gone and stuff. Would it be cheaper to build buildings or a few buildings for people to stay, or would it be cheaper to rent, which means the money will be circulating amongst the people? What are your thoughts, guys? Maybe it's me that have it wrong, because the math's not maths in there. To me, making a building for a building might cost $400,000-$500,000 to build for a number of persons. I heard 58 is coming, 58 individuals are coming, and then more people are coming again, and then the local people are gonna be doing their stuff as well. So after this building has been built, then are they gonna mash it down again? Which means that they're gonna be taking more money to mash down the buildings that they built, or are they actually building? A number of persons have been saying, "Hey, Chinese come in and take over different places and whatnot." All right then, it's good questions to ask. You know, what's gonna happen after they're gone? The individuals are gone with that building. Are they gonna then break it down, or are they gonna keep it up and then have people staying inside there from overseas? So this is a very interesting stuff right there. I'm seeing them digging this hole, or maybe this is on top and this is below. So they're trying to flatten this thing right there. That's one of the things that I noticed. Especially, that's why I say I need to do an aerial shot over there.
3 trucks are operating now, and there are 2 large excavators. They are operating now. The area is being leveled, as I mentioned.
Because that's what I was saying. I was like, why is he digging a hole? But it seems like he's leveling this. So this has to come down. All this has to come down to flatten everything. You know?
Earlier, and the trucks, you can see them in the distance. They're being loaded, and it is transported to another area where leveling is taking place.
But wouldn't it be better to have like more of these things? I think they brought them about 5 or 6 of these things. So maybe 3 might make the work go faster. They have 2, and I was saying that earlier. I thought they had 1, but they had 2. So maybe a third one might help things go faster. So we won't have to wait 2 to 3 years for my battery does go there, guys. But like I say, we wouldn't have to wait 2 to 3 years. It might cut down to a third of the time. It'll cut down to 1 to 2 years.
And a grader is on site as well as a very large roller is on site as well.
Would multiple rollers help in this? I'm just thinking out loud, guys, because if they're flattening the area and they have a wide expanse, it's not like it's a little piece there. I mean, you know, I don't know. And maybe they could be fooling up there and then fooling up over there, you know. So by the time they have 2 backhoes right now, maybe they have 3 of them or heavy equipments, then that will go faster, don't you think?
A very quick movement taking place here. 1 truck has already dumped the dirt that had been loaded onto the truck, and it has returned, and very soon you will see it being loaded up again. It's just,
but there's 4 trucks there. 1, 2, 3, 4. It seems like we saw one coming. That's probably one of them that came there, but we still have 2 of these things.
It's about 2 or 3 of the buckets from this excavator to load these things onto these very, very large trucks here. I will not attempt to tell you the tonnage of the trucks. These are very large trucks and can hold quite a bit. And these excavators are very large themselves. I've used the word large quite a few times here just to explain what exactly is going on. And if you can...
Who's that news reporter now?
Look off in the distance, you would see where the material is being dumped, and that is to level out the area. So in the foreground, there are 2 trucks being loaded at this time. This one right here, and this one over to the left. Yes. These are being loaded at this time, and in the distance there are 2 trucks that are dumping the material not too far away from where it's been loaded, and that is in an effort to
you see, that's what I'm talking about. You see this thing, like what I'm talking about right there, guys? You see, this is what I'm talking about, where they could be dumping at different areas to make the thing go faster. Now, I'm not sure how they did the whole mathematics for this thing, but it looks like from the expanse of land. Let me see if I can go back a little. From the expanse of land that we saw a while ago. You see all this? So if they have to flatten all these guys, I think they should have multiple trucks there, don't you think? Multiple heavy equipment, backhoes, whatever you want to call them. Heavy stuff there, because if this thing has to do the whole thing, I think more equipment might be needed for this, and we actually have it. Now maybe they conserving the other ones to say, hey, maybe if it break down, we wouldn't stop. But if you have 5, put 3 there now. And then 2 can handle it if they break down. Why you saying, people? Anyways, let's get back to where it was.
Level out certain areas of the site, and quite a bit has been cleared already. And
see,
you can
all
see
these they have to clear. So they should use more.
Is that a D4 or D3 or something? Being graded.
Another question I have to ask is, are these things rented or did Dominica buy them? Did Dominica buy these equipments? Or, well, I think CR5 probably brought them in and, you know, they're using this. So not necessarily renting them. So if they're bringing their own equipments in, you know, then most likely, you know, that is also factored into the bill that has to be paid to them.
All that grading here to level out the
$1 billion, brothers and
areas
sisters,
where the roller has passed on as well.
But I just think that you know, having at least 3 of them, you know, 3 of them would be, you know, make things go faster. And if you have 4 trucks, one going, one coming, one going, one coming, then if you have 3, you could do the same. So things will go a bit faster, don't you think? Because we need this international airport.
I have someone from Wesley who is just...
We need this international airport pronto! Some of all you believe I don't want international airport. I want international airport more than all you. more than all I want international airport. What are you talking? I don't want international airport. It's just that we have been lied to so many times. So even if we see this thing going, I heard Scarrett saying, so you seeing things happening, you still don't believe. No, because you lied to us so much that even if we see things going, it's like the boy who cried wolf. He kept crying wolf all the time, wolf, until the wolf finally come and chaos happened. That's the same situation. You keep crying wolf, wolf, wolf. Hey, wolf coming. All right, international airport coming. Maybe this time will come, but let me not jinx it. The next thing we seen all this going on, and then work stop, just like the last time. This was happening already, you know, guys. They cleared land already. All you know that, right? I know we pass over and then we see bush take over the place again. Okay then.
I have someone from Wesley who is just joining me here. What do you think of the works going on at this time? Just getting a phone call there. What do you think of the works going on at this time?
Going good, super.
So what was the area before? What was this area before?
Well, I was amazed to see how they come.
Farmlands.
That's what there was before.
How long ago did this movement?
But you just move on from the question. We've had ask him how the areas was. He was amazed to see how they have become. What was it before?
Well, last week.
Last week, and
yeah.
Quite a bit of work has been done already.
So last week to this week, okay.
Right. Okay. So you guys in Wesley are happy and ready for the airport.
That's right. I'm from Baybush.
You're from Baybush.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's true.
Yeah. So we started the work before.
Okay.
Yeah. All this clearing and land, we have to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm guessing they cleared all the trees and stuff there before they started to flatten the land. I'm guessing that's what he's talking about right there. But of course, he got employment, so that is always a good thing. I'm happy to hear when Dominicans get employed. Yes. Why would I be sad about that? So they would not be begging, hey, give me your money now, please. No, but you making the money. Yes, true, we had to beg again. Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Okay. Good. So, but quite a bit of work has been done here already.
Yeah.
But I think it would be done faster if there was an additional one.
So,
I'm just saying. 2 is fine, but I just think, you know, it would be going faster, especially if it has to clear all this, you know.
I see the head of CR5 has made his way on the project. Mr. Joe has made his way through the project.
You just wake up. So are they gonna be clearing all this? Are they gonna be flattening all this? That's what I'm saying, for them to build, you know, put additional heavy equipment there. Scary, I know all yours listen to my videos. Put another one. Yeah, drop another one in there. Huh? Yeah. Well, I'm just, you know, there's a level of progress, I'm guessing. Hey, look, Uncle Rich. Well, a few of the uncles them rich. So you didn't tell any man hello. Hey, so what are you doing then? What are you doing? Oh, maybe they cannot speak English. Maybe they can't speak English, guys. They sanding the blocks, man. Oh, they painting them. Okay. And there are some locals.
These gentlemen are painting markers. That is to caution drivers in the area.
I'm guessing they will also put metal rods inside
These reflective markers being painted here. Where are you guys from?
You don't even tell them hello, how good afternoon. Where you guys from? They should tell you chupu. Guess what? Where your manners? Manners make it for man. What is that now? Hello sirs, how good day, how are you doing? Great. Where you guys from? Have some manners, man.
From Wesley. So one from Calibishi and one from Wesley. And how long have you been employed on the project? Last week Saturday? And quite a bit of work has been done already. Okay, all right. And you're from Calibishi? All right. And when did you start? You started work today. All right. So
well, yeah, I happy when somebody can't get in work. I happy, yeah.
You can hear.
Because from what I know from outside of Dominica and then coming back to Dominica and then you seen the mediocrity, you just feel to cry. Man just pull up, you just feel to cry. Even go and send kids, Magwisa. Just go and send kids and just see the vibrancy of opportunities that are there. The vibrancy of opportunities that are there for people, man. Send kids Grenada, even Antigua. Even Antigua has gone calling another place, I can see that. But a number of places in the Caribbean, you go into these places and you see the vibrancies that they have. And the opportunities that they have and what presented themselves, and you see people doing well. You can literally feel it. Feel it, hey, I feel like there's opportunity there. But when it comes down to Dominica, you want them hélas, but hélas, boy. So I'm happy, I'm excited. I'm excited, brothers and sisters. I'm joyful.
That.
Even if the airport do bill or nothing, at least hopefully they get paid there, because I've been in some kind of thing. I've been in some kind of thing in other places where people do get their money set in other resort buildings. I wouldn't call their name. People complaining about they don't get their money yet for how much. So hopefully they get paid. Hopefully they do the work. Hopefully they get paid. I remember the incident. By the way, guys, Al I think will be buried. The guy who passed away in Portsmouth, he hit and run from the St. Lucian guy. I think his funeral is on Monday. So but of course that situation where Al went behind the guy because the guy did not give him his money that is due to him, and he ended up in a squabble where Al lost his life. He was probably fed up with the guy. When desperate times calls for desperate measures at times. So hopefully pay those people, man.
Quite a bit of work already.
They should put flowers there too.
Here in Wesley at the International Airport site in Wesley.
Also, I'm guessing this guy's drawing. He's drawing.
In Wesley.
This guy's drawing. I don't think you guys can see this, but this guy is actually drawing where the painting should be.
At the
this one. He's drawing the lining where the painting should be.
International Airport site in Wesley. This area again, it will be the construction preparation area. Concrete plant and other preparation services will be located in this area.
We'll just have to see what happens as time goes by, guys.
Within the last 2 weeks, quite a bit has been done already. Quite a bit has been done.
I think quite more would be done if you had an additional one, given the expanse of land, But it's just my take. What are your take, guys?
My good friend, Mr. Joseph. How are you, Mr. Joseph?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. The head of CR5, right?
So it's interesting that you are more respectful to the head of CR5, whereas them other fellas, you just say, hey, where are you from? Or maybe it's me that didn't hear the politeness. Maybe it's me that don't hear the politeness but look his
already.
Listen.
Quite a bit has been done. My good friend, Mr. Joseph.
The man don't even know you, but your good friend.
How are you, Mr. Joseph?
You have more manners to him. Maybe let me go back. Maybe I didn't hear it.
These gentlemen are painting markers.
So, no hello.
Is to caution drivers in the area. These reflective markers being painted here.
That's exactly what I was saying. No introduction.
Where are you guys from?
You see, just like that. But your good friend though. Your good friend on the other end there.
Mr. Joseph.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Quite a bit has
Listen.
been done already. Quite a bit has been done. My good friend, Mr. Joseph.
So it seems like you have more respect for people who are outside than inside, because it's very clear in this video. And all you know, I'll always call it out, but you need to stop your dirty ways, father. Stop it.
How are you, Mr. Joseph?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
The head of CR5, right?
Yeah.
A lot of work going on so far.
Yeah.
No manners for your own people, No manners for your own people. Oi. Hey.
We are preparing for our bunch plant campsite. Majorly for the clearance and also for the leveling for the last 2 weeks.
I don't know what Mr. City.
Yeah.
How long will this last?
I would say almost 2 weeks.
Another 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay. And
So your 2 years vibes. Maybe it's me that didn't hear properly. Maybe he made a mistake saying 2 years, 2 to 3 years. He probably meant 2 to 3 weeks. That makes more sense to me.
then you're going to start constructing the concrete plant and what have you.
For the bunch plant itself, I think within the next 2 weeks we will start the basement works and also the establishment for the bunch plant itself. I think hopefully late April you will see the establishment of the bunch plant.
Okay, yes. Good. And how many people are already employed on the project?
Now we have like 20 or 30 numbers of Chinese staff, and also we are hiring some locals.
How many locals? That's what I want to hear.
To be part of our team.
Okay.
Yes, and
So they are not part of the team yet?
the locals, I will say that will be 20, more than 20.
Okay.
Yeah, more than 20.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mr.
Well, maybe this is English. Maybe it means that they are already and he's saying, okay, more than 20, you know, or they're looking to hire locals. Maybe it's not the locals that are driving this stuff right there. They are the ones doing the painting and stuff, but the locals can actually do this. The locals can do this. They should have the locals driving this stuff, going back and forth.
Hey, how are you enjoying Dominica?
It's a nice country. People are very, very nice, and also the environmental is very good.
Thank you.
I like
Yes,
it.
we have a nice. Go to the beach, sir. Go to the beach. Gan viva la vida loca. I forget what I mean, but you get my point. Go and enjoy the beach, but do our work first for us, please, and hire more locals. These locals can do those things. Make these Chinese people, well, they can pay them anyways, or send them back. For me, I would say, okay, the CR5 people coming in is great. Okay, you hire the CR5 people to come and build the international airport. Some people doing certain things. So you have you have the main person, you have the supervisor, and probably have one or two of the other people who, you know, drawing up plans and so forth and so forth. And then you give it to the locals, and then they will do it. The locals can definitely do this. There has never been things that the locals have built in Dominica that have fallen. Yet still Chinese came and they renovated the West Coast bridges, and all of them fall after Tropical Storm Erika. All of them fall. So I think Dominicans are more capable right there than those who they want to bring. So you should be hiring the Dominicans if they're not there already. Because based off his English that he was saying, he's saying that they're looking to hire, which means they are not hired yet. Or if his English is off, maybe he's saying that they are hired already, and that is what's going on. So, what are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, I like the country. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph, the head of CR5 in Dominica at this time, as he supervises what is going on here. So this is just an update as to what is going on here at Wesley. We will give you many updates in the coming weeks, in the coming months.
Well, I will be looking forward to that.
We'll give you many updates as
much more. Anyways, I was taken aback by your badly brought upness to the local people, and you had manners when it comes on to somebody else. So you need to rectify your dirty ways right there. Thanks for the update, but rectify your dirty ways. I remember one time a doctor was passing. I say, "Hey doc, what's up?" She's like, "Hey, what's up? Are you doing?" Blah blah blah. And a guy was doing grongs. I say, "Hey doc, what's the word?" Keep the same energy. She turned back and watched me. I say, "No, he's a doctor in his field." Because I'm sure you can't do some of the things that he's doing. So he's a doctor in his field, and she agreed with me. Doctor. You see me? You have this same energy, man. How you doing? And then you call the locals. Hey, where are you from? What is that? Why do you ask the Chinese man when he come out? Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. This is pretty much all about for this here Mystelics reaction. And guys, give the video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification. They say they're going to be providing some more updates right there. Hopefully, the Mystelics family will definitely send me the updates as time goes by. And of course, with that said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. What are your thoughts, man? Do you think it's coming? What are your thoughts? What do you think they're building there? Is it this? What are your thoughts, brothers and sisters? Even if they say certain things, you still can't believe them. I personally believe them until I see it. I have to touch it. Yes, not just see it. My eyes can deceive. The eyes can be deceitful. But anyways, guys, if all I said right there, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. What are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. And boom, bam.